hanging by a thread. Lonesome, lonely as it gets. Lost in, wandering in my head. I was sleeping, I was sleeping. You, honey, you got me. And you were right on time. Honey, I got you. And you were right on time, honey. Anxious, anxious like a wreck. Water's rising, waves flooding in. Like a castaway, floating on driftwood. I was sinking, I was sinking. You, honey, you got me. And you were right.
Okay, I've returned.
Honey, I got you.
Unlike earlier though, I will be finishing up that drawing. I'm gonna be doing some thumbnails for the short animatic that I'm doing for the Indie Summer Jam. So that's what we'll be working on for the duration of this live. Thankfully, I already have some thumbnail sketches out of my sketchbook. So that's what we're going to be using.
Hanging by a thread. Somehow I noticed you with your back against the wall, broken hearted from before. See it in your eyes. Somehow I long for you at the start of something new. Was it just a light I knew from way before? Oh, why am I running from the light? Oh, why am I starting every fight? Oh, I wanna make it alright. Oh, why can we make it through the night? Somehow you pulled me in without saying anything. Didn't know what it would bring standing next to you. Somehow I felt it then, like a door I thought I closed. All the love I had opposed was hitting you. Oh, why am I running from the light?
Just to give you guys some little context, this is the short film that I'm doing for Fables. This is Little Red Riding Hood. Oh, that is definitely a tree branch. Standing in a cemetery, visiting during the fall. Got the leaves falling from the trees. Leaves on the ground. Like that. I'll bring it down just a little bit like this. Well, before I do it like moving like an actual animatic, we'll just get the shots that we need down first. Oops. Should be this. Something like that. They don't have to do for now. These are just thumbnails, so we're not trying to make masterpieces right now. Okay. Yeah, let's put some leaves fall in here too. I am doing thumbnails for the short film animatic that I'm working on for the Indie Summer Jam Challenge. This is for the series Fables. Right now, what you're seeing is Little Red Riding Hood at a cemetery, bringing flowers to her grandmother's grave during the fall as the leaves are falling, as you can see from here. And yeah, so that's where we are right now. Thank you. What else? What else? What else? There we go. Okay. Let's see what we got. Oops, wrong button. Yes, it is. All right, we got 8 panels so far. Standing at the grave, put the flowers down, touch the gravestone, expression, put up, and then transition. Let's put the background, get that going. Thank you. Right now I'm just thumbnailing it, so just trying to get the basic ideas down without, you know, worrying about too much about making the panels look pretty. Just making sure my shots are correct. And then I have everything showing that I want to show. Even these designs aren't like going to be the final designs. Just something to get the ball rolling. Yes, it probably won't be overly polished. It'll definitely be in a rough state. I'll say that. But I think even like with the the drawings looking the way that they look now, if I were to do it properly with the thumbnailing, storyboards, voice acting, and sound design, I think it'll still be pretty good, regardless of like the level of polish. And that's kind of like the point of thumbnailing and storyboarding, is like to make sure that the story itself is good without all the extra polish to it. Because if the story is like boring or not impactful during the storyboarding stage, then 9 times out of 10, no matter how much polish you put on it, it's still going to be boring. So, you know, I definitely say I'll be able to get it done. However, how fancy I should say it will be by the end, that is up for debate. Because I already have like the script, the characters, like all that stuff is figured out. So yeah, it's just getting it done and see how much I can actually get polished before the deadline. Um, I'm going to be voicing one of the characters. I already have people for the other. Let me think. Yeah, the other two, the other three actually. Now that I think about it, even though the third one like barely has any lines, but yeah, I like probably in the next couple of days, honestly. I'm gonna do that voice recording session and get those voices done. So then when I am at storyboarding and like making the full animatic, I'll have those lines to go off from. Yeah, for this project, I'm just using like friends I know for voice actors. But for the actual series, I'm gonna do like casting calls and stuff like that, like the official way to get uh voice actors. Oops. Actually, the smarter thing to do would just be this. Okay. Thank you. Yeah, actually, I've been practicing that for a while now because even before with older animated projects, I would voice some of the characters. None of those I have like post or anything, but yeah, I'm definitely not Alex Lee or anything, but I do all right. I get the job done for what needs to be done. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm most proud of this little transition from like the falling leaves at the gravesite to the leaf going across the screen and then transitioning to uh the next location. I think it fits the fairy tale fable vibes for these characters and for this animatic. What do you guys think? You think the transition is pretty good? Now if we were to play it. Oh right, it's at freaking 24 frames per second. Let's change that. Um No, I don't know. I need to go to edit track. Right? Good to hear. Good to hear. There we go. Okay, put it at 10. See how that works. Now let's bring it down even more. That should do it. Okay. All right, I just changed the frame rates to 8 per second. So actually, yeah, I should probably say. uh, it took me years of practice to be able to draw as fast as I do. Also have the added benefit of this being thumbnails, so I can be as loose and as rough as I want to. Also, I do have my thumbnail sketched out on my actual sketch pad. So I already have the hard part done, which is actually figuring out what I want the shots to be. So it makes this easier as well. Hello. Glad to see you here. Sounds good. Anyone who's like an artist, a voice actor, animator, whatever it may be, if you want to just join the indie Discord server, that way I can stay in touch with you guys for any and all potential future projects and job opportunities. Oof. Okay. Oof. This little animation hack, you know, instead of having to do any copy and pasting, just move the frame a few back on the timeline. Actually, here, we'll just do this. Yep, just like that. Yep. Yep. Okay. Yep. And also, like, when it comes to these backgrounds, most of these are going to be done in 3D. So that's going to save me some time too. So I don't have to worry about that. Yeah. That should be very, very helpful. All right, let's see what we got so far. All right, we got the basics. Making progress. Where's my? There it is.
Wide awake in a spell, smoking like a signal in a dream. Silver dollar sinking down, and dizzy lightness in between. I found you just like an open window inside a new shade of green. I could live under this open window. There's nowhere else I'd rather be. Baby, your color burns through me.
I am using Clip Studio Paint.
Wild roses, half lit in the field, speaking more than I could ever say. Cutouts in the darkness, I can see them still, climbing up the corners of your frame. Make me into a golden token, skip my stones on a creek. Every word we have quietly spoken, hanging in the air like strings. I found you just like an open window inside a new shade of green. I could live under this open window. There's nowhere else I'd rather be. Baby, your color burns through me.
Thank you.
Wide awake in a spell, a note left in the margins of a dream.
There's definitely differences. I would say that they're both good at what they do though. I've used the Krita was actually the first drawing software that I used when I first got into digital art. But I would say that there's definitely some differences because Clip Studio Paint has other features that Krita doesn't. But in order to like go into like all of what that is, I would need like more time than I have on this stream to get into all of that. But if you're thinking about like moving from Krita to Clip Studio, you should be good. Clip Studio, if you are familiar with digital art, in my personal opinion, isn't that hard to learn. It does have 3D models in it. That is correct. Hmm. Hello. Hello. Now, one thing I can do to make her stick out is this. Oops. Let's go here. No. Ah, there it is. Okay, that should do it. I keep doing that. Ooh. Guess the good thing that didn't work out. Go. Go. A supervillain? Yes. There are multiple villains, but there is an overarching villain throughout the story. So yes. And I wouldn't I wouldn't call him a supervillain, uh, but a villain. Well, I would call him the antagonist. But as for the at least what I have planned for the first season, there is a plain out downright villain for that. So but as far as like big bad goes, yeah, there is I guess the best way I can put it is like he's not as powerful as these guys, but the Thanos or the dark side of the Rift universe. It's weird. Ah, I did it on. I sworn I did it on here, but okay. Let's make sure it's the right one for continue. But I keep doing that and forgetting to put the layer below. And again, I do it. Spinning how? Gotcha. Okay. Okay, if we go back to the first, now with her red coat, push play on this. Now it's so much easier to actually see what's going on. I could like do the whole lighting setup and stuff, but we'll wait for another time to do that. These are just thumbnails, so we don't need to go super crazy with them right now. But yeah, so far I'm liking how this is playing out. Mm. It's fine for just leave it like that. Is the music still playing or is it just super low again? It says a sibling. Uh, let's see. It's around 70 to 90 panels or shots. The script is about 10 pages, maybe. So maybe it'll be about, I don't think the script is that long. I think maybe it'll be around 6 to 8 minutes, but I doubt it'll get to 8 minutes. All right, let's do the red hood where necessary. Okay. That I'm still deciding on. For the animatic, I'm probably going to keep it grayscale. Majority of the whole thing is probably going to be grayscale. Just to save time and also get that lighting through. But I was honestly thinking, like in the final one, I would just keep the hood red to give her that, like make her stand out from the majority of the characters on screen. And it is her brand, Little Red Riding Hood. So it kind of makes sense. It's given as to how this particular short story is about her. Doing that to keep her as the center and the focus, I think would be pretty cool. Oops. Okay. Okay, one thing I do know for certain is that I need to space out these frames a whole lot more. So let's do that now. Let's just give it a sec, make it a second a frame. No, sweet. So how is it we have? Oh, that's why, because it starts at 0, not 1. I say that is not math. It's not mathing. Okay. That's so much better. All right, what do you guys think of the storyboard thumbnail so far? We literally just made it to the halfway mark of what I have thumbnailed on my sketchbook. Mhm. Whew. Ah, and it's still messed up, but we push on. All right, I think for these thumbnails, I've used majority of my remaining brain power that I was also using earlier today when I was streaming. So we're just gonna take a break from thumbnailing today. I think we've reached a good stopping point, and then I'm gonna load up. Hopefully my computer will cooperate. I'm gonna load up the drawing that I was doing earlier, and hopefully we can finish up some of that. So just give me 1 sec while I pull that up, guys. So it seems like my laptop does not want to cooperate with me. So, uh, I mean, we got a lot done this stream. I'm gonna be streaming again tomorrow. Uh, Most likely the same way I did today. One in the morning, one in the afternoon. Just so I can make sure everybody gets a chance to watch the streams. But I hope you guys enjoyed this one. And as always, thanks for stopping by. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Let's see, probably around 12 to 1.